As Election Day gets closer, more people are growing anxious, but one local church is opening its doors the night before Election Day in hopes of relieving your stress. Ari Janelle tells us how.
We've been getting a lot of advice from medical experts and therapists about how to deal with all the anxiety and stress that's coming with this election season. Well, one church in Cleveland Heights thinks they've come up with a solution that's going to help everybody.
Election season has been really overwhelming.
Kate Bolden is the director here at Fairmount Presbyterian Church. She's also the person in charge of a new program called No Strangers Club.
We're really encouraging people to disconnect from their phones.
It's a simple goal, and how they plan to do it is getting back to the basics in a place where everyone is welcome. On Monday between 6 and 9 p.m., you can come to the church and experience live music performances, a poetry workshop, games, arts and crafts, and just a space to sit and relax. All Pastor Wallace is asking you to do is leave your phone at the door.
There's not a lot of spaces left for people to gather together as strangers. That isn't a business where you have to buy something. So this is just for people to come together for free and just to build relationships.
But why start this program the night before Election Day? Bolden tells me it's actually perfect timing.
Remaining aware and paying attention to world events, voting, paying attention to local politics is so important and necessary, as is practicing self-care, as is practicing community care.
According to the American Psychological Association, 77% of U.S. adults said the future of our nation was a significant source of stress, causing them to have problems sleeping, shortened tempers, and obsessive thoughts. To help, experts suggest fostering positive social connections, which is exactly what the No Strangers Club is all about.
Part of the message we want to send to people is no matter what happens on Election Day and in the days and weeks after that, we are neighbors. We need to know one another. We belong to one another. We need to care for one another.
When I asked when the next No Strangers Club event would be, they tell me they're not sure just yet. They want to see how in demand this program really is. Here in Cleveland Heights, I'm Aria Janelle, 19 News.
And remember to stick with us this Election Day. Check out the homepage on our website, cleveland19.com, for everything you need to know to cast your ballot. Then after the polls close, we'll have live total team coverage on all of the important local races and issues, along with the presidential race. And don't forget to tune in Wednesday morning as well, starting at 4:30 a.m. as results continue to come in.